Alright, here's another devlog. So, game's very laggy right now, but that can be fixed. We're just gonna go ahead and turn down graphics all the way because I don't need it for this video. Yeah, here's the guns. They look very bland because I have graphics off, but if your computer can run this game at 10, go ahead and put it all up. You might need a FPS unlocker for this game. I do recommend. So there's leaning in this system too. It's not as far as I would like it to be, but that's okay. There's still leaning. So as you can see, let's just go ahead and grab another gun. This one. That's M249. Let's do this MP7A1. So this one's a modified gun. It's got a hollow sight, and I'm pretty sure that's a laser. I like the animations on these guns a lot better. So, yeah, it's F, and then F again to go ahead and release the slide, and fire. Every gun's a single shot, so you don't need the trigger finger. There's realistic recoil too, so you cannot expect to hit all of your shots. And cocking the gun over and over again also drops bullets, which is really realistic. I would appreciate it if these gun sounds, well, the gun sounds are realistic, but something that isn't is the effects that come off of it. But let's go ahead and turn up my graphics again and see if I can fix that with the graphics quality. So if you want your game, I guess, if maybe it'll look better? No. Okay, it's just more particles. If anything, it's just a little bit more annoying. So yeah. I mean, I like this gun system a lot more. And, as you can see, you got your pistol. Nice M9 Beretta. Alright. And, here's another room I added since last devlog. I plan on adding a lot to this room. This is part of the, gang hideout. By the way, you can only run if you have a gun out. And depending on which gun you have, the faster you will run, so. And since last devlog, I expanded. So, here's a weapons crate signifying that this is a hideout, in fact. And this door no longer clips into the wall because the wall is shorter, and closes easier. Shit. Fall damage is, I don't know about fall damage. Fall damage is working, but it's not as realistic, but I'll fix that. So as you can see, this entire hideout is on the roofs, and if you wanted to, you can go inside some places like over there, like right over there, and then you can just hide on top of these buildings with your gang or whatever you wanted to do. If we just hop down, there's going to be alleyways here. This building is a part of the gang hideout. It's, of course, bolted and nailed, boarded on each side. It's got a nice little air conditioner there. So we go ahead, head over here. You can actually climb in the window. And there's the air conditioner, which I think actually works, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, it does work. Nice. So if you need distraction of noise, you can go ahead and turn that on if you want. So you just climb out the window. This also has proning, C to go down, X to go up, or you can just hit C to switch between fuck, I can't speak today, between prone and crouch. By the way, this is what it looks like when your game is at max graphics in this. The lighting definitely helps it look like this, and there's the sun. So whenever you're in a fight, you don't want to look up. You don't want to be down here and looking up unless it's nighttime. Nighttime gets really dark. There's a lighthouse over there, and let's just go back and explore the water tower area real quick before I go show you what else I added in this little dev update. I deleted the power lines because I thought those were really annoying, and I don't think you need the power lines. And this game. If you need if I want to add it back and make it so where it's more realistic, I will. But now we have RPGs and shit that apparently you have to fucking cock. And rockets fall out, and it makes that weird-ass noise. What? That's weird. Okay. I can't even fire it. I guess the RPG's broke, but, that's fine. Generator here, weapon crate. This is another hideout. It's a very small one. Greenwood gang on top, right here. Of course. Sandbags here for cover. I'm gonna delete these little lines because they're fucking retarded. Police tape, do not cross. Debris bags. Cannot actually enter this back area because I don't want people entering that back area for fights. I mean, it'd be a good flanking area, but I want all the fighting to be done here. There's a bit of ammo boxes over here, but you can't actually use them. All guns have infinite ammo, by the way. Except for the M4A1 for some fucking reason. I guess the M4A1's just... Fuck you, you don't get ammo. So yeah, now let's go explore something else. I do not have permission to use fly. What? Okay. That's fucking weird. Okay, I'll just have to take a hike. There's also, by the way, this is not all the guns. Here's all the guns. Last time I tried to use AK-47, I fucking crashed. So I'm not going to try and use it again. I'm going to turn down my graphics so I don't crash again. So yeah, it's very laggy if you don't use a... If you don't use a sort of, FPS unlocker in Roblox. So here's Whack Donald's, as I like to call it. All these nails are bolted on. The signs and shit. Big Wax sold out in here. This is a hideout. The inside isn't, but you can use it. I wouldn't recommend it, because then you'd have to shelter down like a fucking tornado shelter back here. Which I wouldn't, like, actually, do if I were you, because, you'd be trapped from the inside, because you can shoot straight through glass, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe not. You can shoot through this door. Yeah, but the point is, you don't want to hide in there, because they'll be able to see you. As you can see over here, you're trapped. This is the exit way to Whack Donald's, and then this is the parking lot. Very sad parking lot in here. Look at all the guns on my fucking chest. That's also something else I like. The guns get strapped to your chest as you use them. That would get very weird, though. So you just got a bunch of debris in the fucking parking lot, and the sign over there is falling off. Climb up these pool ladders. You got a bunch of shit. You can walk straight up this. Usually you would walk straight through this and be able to shoot right through it, but I added a barrier there so you can't do that. I mean, you can still shoot through it, I think. Yeah, you can still shoot through it. See? So don't hide behind that. You'd be fucking beamed. You can shoot through most wooden things. So, but the good thing with removing advanced combat system is there's no longer all-player ESP. Now, what I mean by that is, back when I was doing the testing with my friend Stolas and, Arfa, we got on to do posters, which you can actually see he's in there, in one of those that I did, or in two of those that I did. And Arfa, and it's weird because no matter where you went, you always saw a little dot above every player's head, no matter how far you were from them. It's kind of bad because it's a shooter game, and you don't want to be able to see everybody on the map and where they are. Because if you do, that gets bad. Also, I'm pretty sure there's a way to select fire, but I don't know, so deal with it. FPS unlockers that I would use is on We Are Devs. Warning, don't install any other exploit from that fucking site. Please. Don't use it on my game. Please. Because I bet this won't have a very good anti-cheat. But I'll do my best to ban every cheater I come across. And that is reported. So, just... no matter what you do, go on We Are Devs, get an FPS unlocker, run that shit. It's safe. I use it on every Roblox game I go into. It's not an exploit. It's not against Roblox's rules. It's just a tool that you use to unlock the FPS of Roblox games so your game runs better. And once you do that, everything is just so good. If I run this on this game right now and turn up my graphics, I'll get, like, solid frames at no cost. Oh, you can actually hide in the trees. That's fucking smart. Yeah, so there's a lot of hiding spots. There's a lot of combat areas you can have firefights in, which is very nice. I like the fucking realism. I just wish the footsteps sounds would work 100% of the time. But that's besides the point. I guess they just break after a while, and you have to jump to reactivate them. So that's going to be great. You'll be able to hear players' footsteps. And I haven't tested out these guns yet, but I assume they have a one-tap headshot on them. Because, I mean, they are very realistic guns. You have to tap F twice to cock the gun, which is pretty damn realistic. Because you have to make 2 movements to do it in real life and 2 movements to do it in the game. So, yeah. So Whack Donald's here is also another hideout that you can use. The other one is those slums houses over here in the water tower. So we have 3 right now. Planning on adding more. Also, these lights work. See, one's green, the other ones aren't. I do have to add sensors to these so it can detect if a person or a car crosses. I don't know if I'm going to add cars. Well, I do kind of have to because we're going to have roads and everything. And cars would be great to have, to be honest. But the last time I tried to add one, the only ones that worked was a bland 2006 Toyota Prius, and I tried to add a GUI one from that one game Pacifico. All of the game's cars were in that GUI, and you could spawn it in on the fly. Problem, you could spawn it inside of a building, on top of buildings. So you could, and also they had running over physics with the ACS engine. So if somebody spawned a car inside of a building, they could wipe out the gang inside, and then their gang could take it over with the car run over damage. That's fucking broken, and I don't want that to be in the game. So that's one of the reasons I removed ACS and that car's engine. So I'm not going to use that anymore. Now we're using this combat engine, which is, I think, a little bit better. So yeah. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Huh. That's a bit weird. Yeah, I'll have to fix that. Jesus. The fuck? I think it only does that when you're proning without a gun. Weird. Alright, well, that's the devlog.